right, walk with me, talk with me. And he walks with me and he talks with me. All right. Um, uh, let's talk about dignity and respect and privacy, in your domicile. Say you live in a house and there's parts of the house, different parts of the house, where different people live. You have generational homes like they're supposed to have in China. They probably don't now. They've probably got a place for mom in Beijing, Taiwan. And, her warehouse, the old person, I've got to go. The good girl's going to go bad, right? And so, yeah, no love at all in these people. None whatsoever, okay? So, and, you need, I've fallen and I can't get up. Look, John Walsh is going to keep us all safe with Omega XL and a virtual presence for more things to sell, right? That's not keeping us safe, That's like encloisterment with a jerk who circumcises your clitoris so you don't enjoy sex, so you don't want to have sex with anybody but him because he's the father of your baby and everybody in the village will kill you if you have sex with someone else, right? But he can have sex with 4 or more women if he wants. Or 70 virgins in a place in his head. A place for dad. If he goes and blows up a place of commerce for the opposition of the commerce opposition, right? Total crazy people, right? We're surrounded by complete, insane, psychotic people, And when I get older, me and Patrick living in the same area, and I have a separate domicile, right? If I slip and fall naked in the bathroom, Patrick's where's Dad? And he's going to come in, he's going to open the bathroom door, and he goes, Dad, was there a leak in the toilet? And you tried to check it out and see what's going on up there? It's like, yeah, get your mom. I'm going to need help getting up, right? Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Okay, you should. If you're paying attention, you get the joke. If you're not paying attention, you're like, what the hell is this man talking about, right? And so I don't need a bunch of professionals having a virtual presence in my house that sexually abuse and compromise my wife and kids so they can make lots of money off of selling science projects to you to deny us the Lord's Prayer another day. Right? Did you understand what I just said? If you understand what I just said, you are a cognitive, intelligent, rational human being that will stand up for Lord's Prayer with me. If you don't understand what I just said, okay, you're a lunatic told what to do by people with technology and money that makes you feel like you're secure and safe in the arms of the Lord, right? And so they're wackadoodles, right? They're completely crazy, right? And I'm holding out for a woman that will stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me because I know she loves me, okay? And I will not settle for anything less than the best, right? You get that, Gerald Williams? Oh, you better. So I'm watching you. Tell Dina I said hey, right? Compliments about basketball. I'm the best basketball player that ever lived. And when I die, I'll be remembered as the best basketball player that ever lived. Yeah, that'll be it. Best basketball player that ever lived. Now, you dove into Fort Huachuca, helped deliver us all from evil by applying the physics of the Lord's Prayer with technology to save us from murdering each other over advertising money on basketball games. No, but I'm the best basketball player. That's how I'll be remembered. Champion, right? I got a flower vase from a hotel in Las Vegas, right? I am the champion. Yeah, you make that little girl feel bad. You make that little girl feel bad. You put them both on that commercial for genocide operations through philanthropy. Me, I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. No, you're not. Best basketball player that ever lived. There you go. What are you doing? Checking to see if there's a leak in the toilet, right? Earl, it's funny. For all those that don't know, when Patrick was little, I was late for work in the military and went to go take a shower to clean up before I left. Steffi came in with Patrick and he was dirty. She goes, here, you're in the shower, wash him. So I set him down, I wash him stuff, and I start getting out of the shower. Well, he mimics Dad and starts to climb out of the shower. Well, it was in an old, it was one of those manufactured homes with the raised tubs. And there's no way that little 18-month-old was getting out of that shower. He wasn't going to be able to climb out. So when I was stepping out, I saw he was trying to do it too. And I shot down with my left hand, I think it was, and to keep him from slipping and falling, because he was just about to tip over and wham and hit his head and fall on the bathroom floor out of the tub. And as I was sliding and I was in the air like a superhero, I was flying in the air after I slipped, and I reached out my left hand and grabbed Patrick by the center of his chest and firmly but gently set him on his little bottom, and then slid across the bathroom floor, wham, hitting my head against the wall, and then boom, and it slid me down the other corner, and I ended up underneath the toilet, in the corner underneath the toilet, naked. And Patrick's mom comes running in hearing this loud crash, boom, right? Sits there and sees Patrick sitting in the tub like this. And her naked husband, okay, curled up in the fetal position underneath the toilet, right? She says, "What just happened?" I said, "Well, I was trying to get out of the tub, and I thought I saw a leak in the toilet, so I thought I'd slide down under here and check it out." Right? It's Patrick okay? First thing I said is, "Patrick okay?" And then she asked what happened, and then I said that I was raised by Texas and Tennessee gentlemen. We're kind of sarcastic like that. "String bean, what you doing?" I was standing there on the street with a pair of scissors in one hand and a pistol in the other. Sheriff came by and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I can't make up my mind if I'm going to cut across the alley or shoot across the street," right? It's just the way we are. And so it's biological and psychological conditioning. I was born this way, right? And so, Earl, guys, the only love and security is the faith of the Lord and the love of the Lord. That's it, period. Okay. And if a woman isn't loved by the Lord, she becomes a raging, mad, psychotic, murdering prostitute that will fight like hell for everything she owns. And that's one ugly bitch, right? And no man in his right mind wants to sleep on a queen-size bed with an ugly bitch, right? He wants to lay down with his queen on his queen, not selling products for billionaires and to make millionaires out of dummies that sit there and think, okay, everything's out. I got just the perfect little, I'm on the whole Fight Club thing. I got the perfect, the little couch that matches with my bidet, that matches with that over there, and then it matches her eyes. And then she doesn't give me a hard time when I keep the dog food in the fridge. Right? Do you understand? Okay. Hey, your order's here from Chewy.com. Oh boy. Okay, we got to go. Our order's here from Chewy.com. Okay. Bye, guys. All right. We'll talk later. All right. Love you too.